to P1 Padel. You are in Vegas, P1, and we're gonna talk with a person that has been highly recommended, even you don't know it, but he's one of the pioneers here in the US. He's Carlos Gonzalez, known as Nemo. Maybe there's a story there that you can tell us. And he's from Pachuca, Mexico. He used to live before in California, and he recently moved to Vegas, where we are. He's the main coach here in this club, and he's also a Mack Starke player. So we're gonna also talk about why you are a Mack player, how it works. But first of all, welcome.
Thank you, Rosa.
So, how is your experience with paddle?
So I moved from tennis to paddle about like 6 years ago. Used to play tennis, high-level tennis for my college, and then when I discovered paddle, I remember in my town they just built like 2 courts in the club, and me and my friends we all like kind of like, what is this, you know? So we were just like training alone and try to discover how to play the sport, like YouTube videos and all that stuff. Yeah, and we started from there.
Wow. From there to coming to Vegas and making a living of paddle, which is exciting. But you also play the USPA tournaments, right?
Yes. I mean, I have another job, so if I have the time sometimes, I just I like to go travel around, play the USPA tournaments. It's pretty awesome.
How is it to teach paddle in a place where people don't know what the sport is?
Well, it's been challenging, like to be honest, because most of the people in here they don't know about paddle. So at the beginning, most of the people like, "Are you a coach?" Like, yeah, of what paddle? What's paddle? And they kind of like more familiar with pickleball. So sometimes they get like confused about pickleball, paddle, tennis. So it's kind of like hard to explain right now. So, but the thing is like, and the thing that I love here is there are a lot of beginners. There's a lot of people just coming here, trying paddle. They, fall in love as we all did someday with paddle, and all those people are just growing together. So that's the kind of like the magic in here.
Yeah.
All that people bonding together, growing at the same time, getting more experience and more level. That's pretty awesome here. I love that in here.
And I guess for you has to be also like that makes you feel happy when you see how people evolve, right?
Exactly. Yeah, all that people that started from the bottom, that I had I had the pleasure to teach them or being with them for the first time in a court, and then see them like 2 or 3 months after playing tournaments and being able to play off the glass. That's pretty awesome.
That's cool.
It is.
We just had a game like in the early morning with one of your students.
Yes.
And it was great to see when he was talking about it.
Exactly, Bob. When I met Bob at the beginning, level-wise he was good, but if you see him today, he's like improving a lot day by day.
He's got the dynamics and that.
Exactly.
So how does it work here in the club? Like people get a package to get the classes, they do one class, do you have groups? How it works?
So there's different kind of ways to be involved in here, but the first one is we have this program called Try Paddle. Where you can come, it's gonna be just like an introduction, Paddle 101. We put you video with the basic rules and everything, we give you a racket, and then we take you out of the court like 15 to 50 minute lesson, and just about basics, forehands, backhands. I kind of like explain a little bit how to play off the glass. Then we move to volleys, smash, bandejas. It's just kind of like introducing a little bit about everything, and then at the end we finish with the game.
Okay, so they can have fun. They understand, and then they can come by themselves.
And after that, we always offer all of the programs that we have throughout the week. We have men's night, ladies night, clinics for intermediate, beginners, advanced, round robins on Saturdays, courts and coffee on Sundays, which involves all of the levels. So there's a lot of clinics and programs that we have in here for all kind of levels.
Yeah. To me, the good thing is this is a club that has 8 courts, so you can do great things too, like interacting. It's not just, I just have 4 courts, so I cannot do classes. Like, it's big enough as to, and like high quality, everything. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is. I mean, huge facility.
Yeah.
Outdoor facilities, so like right now the weather is just perfect, so a lot of people they want to be here. you know, and we have all this tournament this weekend in here, so you'll see the energy that you can feel inside this club when there's a lot of people in here playing.
I love it. And I wanted to talk about also your player side, right? So I see that you are a Mack Starke player. How is that? How did you get there?
Well, it was kind of like fun. We went with P1 Padel. We went to Miami to the X Clubs, the Racket, the event, this big event at Miami. And I was just walking around, you know, facility, and then I saw a racket with a Mexican emblem.
I know.
Yeah, the Aztec calendar.
Yes.
And I was like, whoa, I love the racket. So I approached them, and I started talking with them, and they're like, you Mexican? Yeah, are you guys Mexican as well? Yeah, we're all Mexican. So we kind of like connect each other from that time. And then I tried the rackets that day, and I met Sadie that day as well, the owner. And she was like, just try the rackets, and then we can start from there. And she's like, are you sponsored by any other brand? And I was like, kind of, you know, I'll be more than happy to be, you know, sponsored by a Mexican brand, because I have the flag here.
Yeah, of course.
So
like Pádel started there. At the end of the day, it's like the birthplace,
the beginning of the Pádel, you know. But yeah, I met Sadie in there in Miami. We talked after, and she was like, all the time, you know, yeah, let's do this. Carlos, I'm with you. I'm gonna send you rackets so you can test. And yeah, and nowadays, like in here in the club, a lot of people is just asking like, what is that? Can I try? Yeah, of course, just try it.
Yeah, Bob was playing with one of the
Bob has one back. There's a couple more players that they're in with Mack already. And like, being honest, quality is awesome.
Yeah, I think there's some craft there. Like, you know, it's not like a big brand that they're all like done as a machinery or like big scale, but more like special. Right?
Exactly, and that's the thing. Like I was talking to you earlier that I have tennis elbow. So for me, being coaching and playing, you know, sometimes it's like more than 5 to 6 hours on the court, sometimes less. But after like 2 or 3 sets with a different brand, you know,
you can play. Which is the one you use?
This is the one that I use.
Okay. And this helps you with the elbow?
A lot, yeah. The vibration absorbed that this racket has is just awesome. I can be playing with this racket like 4 hours, 5 hours,
and you need it, like you work.
Exactly, because I have my other job is to be bartender, so you know, I use a lot of my hands.
Many hours.
Exactly. So sometimes after being coaching, playing paddle, if I had that like pain in here and go to work, it's crazy. Yeah,
you should stop paddle.
Exactly.
So no way.
There's no way to stop paddle.
Jose, as they say here. So what are the difference between the three we have here?
So as you can see, difference are of course the shape of the racket.
Okay.
More like a diamond racket, more like a teardrop. You know, you'll see also kind of like a teardrop, more going more to a diamond. Sweet spots. Okay, we're gonna have different weights. More on top, more in the middle. Kind of more in the middle with the bigger sweet spot, smaller sweet spot, you know, smaller sweet spot as well, but more in the top of the racket. So
that's the one Iciar uses.
Yeah,
and I also seen Faustito. Fausto Baraldi, he plays with that one.
Yes.
You prefer that one? The rock?
This one is my baby.
Okay. What's the name of? Is the rock or
titanium too?
Oh wow, titanium. Wow. Oh, rough surface. So for the effects, right?
For the effects, yeah. I like to put a little effect in every shot that I do.
Yeah, I felt that. I suffered that on the court. It's very cool. I also like the patterns they put.
Yes,
right?
Like, this is all
the
that
attention
2020.
to the delicate. They say like Max.
Max, yeah. They're just all 2024 designs. I know that the brand is working right now in the 2025.
Yeah,
so
I know something. We can tell. Very Mexican.
Can't wait for the new designs. But yeah, I'm gonna stay with this brand for a long time because they're pretty awesome. And I know that they're making a good job right here in USA, so they're gonna be growing. We're gonna be growing in USA, you know, because I'm putting all my energy into that. Yes.
So if someone wants to buy one, they do it online, or
there's I mean, if they're here in Vegas, they can buy it
from you,
right?
Yeah.
But yeah, we have our website, we have the Instagram, we have Facebook, we have all of the social media, so you can go online and bought your rackets.
We have a visitor here. Well, I'm the visitor. I guess the star, I would say. Hola.
Hello.
Hola. Sí, quiere. Oh, pequeño.
No,
Don't worry.
You're good, don't worry.
Oh, he's explorer. She or he? She.
No, don't worry, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's beautiful.
My last question is, what's your favorite shot? If you have to pick, what do you like to do on the court?
Well, you saw me playing. I like to
saw.
put a lot of style in my shots, but I can say the beat what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I really love the feeling, in my arm, my body, and also the noise that I can make with this racket every time that I'm putting some power in that shot. It's like, for me, it's, I'm obsessed with the noise of
Okay,
the
cool,
racket.
cool.
It's like a song for me to be hitting. And hearing that. That's my favorite shot.
Okay, hope to see you soon.
Yeah.
Maybe here or maybe like on a tournament around the US. And thank you for your time, attention, and
Thank you.
how you've been sharing your knowledge with us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Nemo.
Thank you.